Sean was standing next to a mountain. He chopped it down with the edge of his hand. Ha ha ha! Welcome to this episode of Is It? I like the variations in your shits.
Well, I have to edit these. It's nice if they're a little bit different.
Good stuff. Okay, Dr. Vincent, what are we looking at today?
I was just imagining my doctor saying that to me.
Yes.
I like the variation in your shit.
Yeah.
Thanks, doctor.
Consistency. Anyway, let's not get into consistency of shit.
No. Right. What were you saying?
What are we looking at today?
Today, Mr. Peters, we are looking at the UAD API Vision channel strip. Ooh. Few people have asked for this, and now seemed like a good time.
Yeah, it looks pretty sexy.
I mean, yes, it does. It's the official API channel strip from UAD. It's got everything you would expect it to have, and starting at the top left, you've got your input, then you've got your filters, then you've got your gate expander section, then you've got your compressor section, then you've got your EQ section, then you've got your output section. The EQ section you can flip to the graphic EQ, which is the 560L, or it can be the 550L. Yeah, that's kind of nice. And I will tell you now, I've mixed on an API desk quite regularly at Rack Studios, and they have got both these modules in their API desk, and it's really interesting in that the graphic is excellent for some things and terrible at other things. And the idea that you can just mix and match them whenever you want, perfect. Absolutely perfect. So yeah, I'm a big fan. This is very, very cool. I did notice something in that if you push it, you've really got to push into it. It starts to sound very much like the hardware.
Does it?
Yeah. I think when you get to, I think I wrote it down on here somewhere. Yeah, when you get to the plus 18 light, just peaking, that's when it starts to sound.
It starts to sing.
Starts to really sing, yeah. Yeah. And it's wonderful. The gate is very usable. The compressor's really usable. The EQ is, how many hits have been mixed with this EQ? It's tried and tested.
So we looked at the
Sonimus AEQ. Yeah.
Which was kind of cool, and it had got the flexibility of adding the different modules and what have you. So sort of, but based on a similar.
Yeah, based on the same EQ module, but I mean that was basically a mix of the 215 and the 550, which you've got in here anyway. Yeah, very different. Very different. That was way more flexible on the EQ front. I would say this one has the authenticity in that you're a bit more funneled into the API way of working. Yeah. But that is a tried and tested way of working, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, that's
ultimately. But if you like a channel strip, which I sort of do now.
Yeah,
It's a thing. Once you get used to that, it's like, right, I'm going to have, all my drums are going to be API.
Yeah.
All my vocals are going to be SSL. It's like, once you get into that way of working, it's hard to get away from it. And this is, it's quite hard to find a decent API.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is very, very good.
You said it was what, a UAD?
UAD, yeah.
So from the UAD site.
Yeah, so UAD, they're rock solid. They've had their issues, but people like their plugins.
They're all over the place again now, aren't they?
They are busy at the moment, yeah. They're adding more and more to their native stuff. Yeah. So it used to be you could only run their plugins through their own hardware. Then they decided to do a native stuff. Then they did subscription, and now you can get them without subscription. So it's a lot more open now. You can just go and buy a plugin.
Obviously listening to us.
Clearly listening to us.
Yeah, clearly. And our 3 followers. No way, I've just seen that.
Yeah.
Just tell us about the demo first of all.
Okay, so the demo is a full 30 days.
Crikey, that's brilliant.
That's a division of 10 though, Dan. Is that all right with you?
Well, some months are 30 days.
You had a right old bitch a little while ago because someone was giving a 30-day demo. It's too long.
No.
Well, I think it was UAD. It was the last UAD.
Was it?
You had a right moan.
It's 20 days demos I've got an issue with. It's 30 is fine because it's calendars. Like this. 7, 14, 30, fine. 20 days, 10 days.
Whatever. There's some strange OCD going on there.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Thanks for bringing it up.
No problem at all. Yeah.
So 30-day demo.
30-day demo.
And I can see there that you've written the actual price, which is?
The actual price is £299. which is quite a chunk of money.
Yeah.
And if that was the price it was right now, I would probably give this a big old swerve.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
However-
I haven't got £299. That's why.
There you go.
Yeah.
But it's in a sale right now.
For
49 quid. There's a whole bunch of plugins over on the UAD site going for a steal right now. This is one of them. 49 quid. Damn.
go and get it.
Go and get it. It's. I think it is the very best. We did mention it was in the top 5 of our channel strips
Was it?
at some point. Yeah. Yeah, it's very, very good.
Excellent stuff. So the UAD API Vision,
Yes.
Sean, is it shit?
Hell no. No, it's very, very good. It's especially good because it's 49 quid right now.
49 quid.
Yep.
Yeah, I might go and I haven't got an API. I use obviously the Noise Ash stuff for the Neve stuff. I've got the SSL stuff when that was
Yep.
on discount, and I haven't got an API, so I'm going to be going and getting this, I think.
Yeah, I would recommend it. Do you know what? API for me, drums mixed through API, it's just a next level thing. I think it can really, really work. And vocals are beautiful on APIs. Anyway,
Excellent stuff. Please like the video.
that would be very handy. And also, if you could subscribe to the channel and maybe become a channel member and see videos before they are released to the public.
And if you could send us some free money through Patreon, follow us on our Instagram channel, Studio Life 101, and buy a t-shirt, we'd be very grateful. Please use the links that are just below this video. But until next time, sayonara, suckers.
Adios.